Hi guys, welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. In this video tutorial you will learn about changing the size of an image. To resize an image, I go up to the image menu and I choose image size. That opens the image size dialog box. If you like, you can make this window bigger by going to the bottom right corner and dragging out this window. Over the left you can see a preview of the image, and on the right are the controls for changing image size. Here is just a couple of things to check. If you want that the width to be linked to the height, you should make sure that this link icon is on. This is what it looks like when it's on. If I click on it, this is what it looks like when it's off. I want this link to be on, to be sure that the width is linked to the height, so that when we resize the image, the original proportion of width to height is preserved and the image doesn't look squeezed or stretched. So I'm going to give a click on it back, and again this link appeared, and in this moment these two width and height are linked. Also make sure that there is a check mark in this box next to this resample. When this box is checked, you are telling Photoshop that it's okay to throw away some pixels when it makes this image smaller, or if you want to make it the image bigger, to add some pixels. Also take a look over the right of the width and height fields, where you can see the unit of measurements that's been used to report the dimensions of the image. By default, this is set to inches, but when you are sizing an image for use on screen, as we are doing in this example, the correct unit of measurement is not inches, it's pixels. So I'm going to click on either of these two menus and change it from inches to pixels. And the other menu changes too, as you can see, because the width and height are linked, as you can see. Now it's time to change the size of this image. I'll go the width field, and instead of 4128 I'll type 2000, and you can see the height field was automatically changed proportionally. So this changed was proportionally because the width is linked to the height. If you wanted an image to have different proportions, say 2500 rather than 2000 by 1500 in this case, the best way to achieve that would be to use another tool, the crop tool, which I'm going to cover in another tutorial. I'm going to type again here 1500. Yeah. Before I click OK, you may be wondering why I didn't change the resolution field. That's because this resolution field is only relevant when you're preparing your image for print. When you are sizing an image for on-screen use, as in this example, the number in this field really doesn't affect the dimensions of the image. So you can leave it set to whatever it happens to be. Now I come down to the OK button and click here to close the image size dialog box, which takes us back to the document window. If you like, you can go down to the status bar and check the size of the resized image. I click and hold on the information there, and you can see that we now have 2000 by 1500 pixels image instead of the original, which was 4128 by 3096. All that is left to do is to save the image. I'll go up to the file menu and I'm going to choose Save As rather than Save, because I don't want to save over the original. If I click Save, I will save over the original, which I don't want to do. So that's why I'm going to click Save As to make Photoshop to create another file with another name than the original. So click on it. In this Save As dialog, I'm going to give this version another name, say Resize Image 02. I click Save. I click OK in the JPEG options window, and now we are done in Photoshop Image Size dialog box. So that's how to resize an image for on-screen use. Thanks for watching this Photoshop tutorial. See you next time.